All right, so here's week two's stuff. I added this assignment on here called Am I Getting Credit? If you do that, I'll go in there and I'll let you know whether or not um, you have completed everything like you need to. So on Teams, on self-serve, it'll say either progress or no progress, but this is where I'll put whether or not. Okay, I thought it was just easy. Whether or not you did what you need to do. So this week, exponential growth. So since we have the coronavirus going on, I want to do this unit on exponential growth, which leads up to this project next week that talks about the virus and just the math of how it works when it spreads. So for this week, this is the notes. So these are where are we? These 4 links right here. So notes, that's this first tab. Assignment 1 is this second tab. Actually, that's the second and third tab. Assignment 2 is this 2.2 here, and the exponential growth quiz is this last tab right here. So your notes are here. This has everything you need. That's the basic function. And this is what you do with growth and decay. The quizzes might be slightly different, what I have here compared to what you have, but you should be able to do them just the same. So on this one, I shouldn't use my phone. I use this calculator called Algeo, A-L-G-E-O. You can just use your stock calculator, it really doesn't matter. So y equals, so here's the function. So 3 times 2 to the, you do the exponent on here. Okay, so we need 3. So it's 24 is the answer to that one. So right here, we put 24. Then change this to a 4. The next one is 48. Are they all like that? That one's just like that one. With number 3, just plug these in. Let's do the 3. So 0.5 times 4 to the 3. So 0.5 to the 4 to the 3. That is not 4. So it's not D. Let's try 256.25 to the 3. Oh, it's pretty close. 4.04. Let's see if these other ones work. Let's go to 2. Oh, hey, I typed that in wrong. 256 times 0.25 to the 3. Oh yeah, it is 4. So 256 times 0.25 to the 2. Okay, that got me 16. So it's not C. Maybe let's try the first one. 0.0625 times 4 to the 1 is 0.25 to 2. 2 is 1. And then 3 is 4. There we go. That's the answer to this one. I'm not going to mark it. Make sure you're paying attention. You just do that. So for this one, the initial value is 48,000. And then the growth is 1.00 plus 0.045. And then your exponent is going to be whatever it is. So let's see at 1. Oh, actually, we don't need to do growth. It's just the regular kind. Wait, yes, we do. Ah, there it is. Yeah, so 1.00 plus 0.045. So this is the equation you're looking at, and then you just change that exponent to whatever you need it to be for your graph. It's definitely going to be going up, because if you get an increase, it's not going to be B here. Okay, so just plug these in. It'll work. 2.2. It appreciates its growth, initial value. Yeah, so I did some of these earlier. It works the same as, it's basically the same questions as like what's on the quiz. Yeah, so it talks about appreciation and different things. So I'm just going to go back to my scratch notes here and talk you through this. So if you have growth or decay, what you'll want to be using is what we used just a second ago, but it's on here in the notes. If you have growth, where is it? Right here. If you have growth, you do 1 plus whatever your percentage is as a decimal. If you have decay, you do 1 plus whatever your decimal is as a, whatever your percentage is as a decimal. Okay, so my scratch pad. Yeah, here we go. So start with the red here. This is the equation that we're using. F of x equals a times b to the x. So for the first question, it wanted to see what the value was. So we just plugged in the stuff for the equation. It was initially worth 250. So that's what went here. The appreciation, oh, it was depreciation of 7%. So we did this, 1 minus 0.07, which got you this right here. So if it depreciates by 7%, if you have 100 and you lose 7 of it, then you have 93 left. So that's why it's this. You have 100%, it depreciates, you lose 7%. That's what you have here. So this was the answer to that one, question 1 here, which I went over in the Zoom from today. Number 2, just wanted you to read it. So it was worth 250 when you first bought it, so the initial value is 250. Pretty straightforward. So if you have a question similar to this, but it's appreciation where it increases, instead of doing 1 plus minus 0.07, if it increases by 7%, you do 1 plus 0.07. So this is decay. This right here is decay. Decay. Okay, sorry. If you're going to do that same formula as growth, it would be f of x equals 250 times 1.07 to the 15. So in this case, you have the initial value, and if nothing happens, you have 100% of it. But because it increases, you add 7%, and it still goes for 15 years. So this is the growth version of it. Yeah, if you had 0.07 going right here, that would mean there was a depreciation of 93%, which is huge depreciation. That's this week. If you have other questions, please message me. You can email me or just send me a message on Canvas. I will post this video to YouTube so you can